Mr. President, the Palestinian people face no greater urgent threat than deprivation of humanitarian assistance. While the court advisory opinion of July 2024 still echoes, the reality of occupied Palestinian territory remains grim. Occupation continues, and starvation persists. The desperate eyes of Gaza's children pierce our conscience with two burning questions. Will international law surrender to the brute force? Will the pillars of civilization yield before the law of jungle? China respectfully calls upon the court to issue an advisory opinion that upholds the integrity of international law and stirs the conscience of the international community. Only by safeguarding fairness and justice through the rule of law can we build a community with a shared future for humankind. Mr. President, distinguished members of the court, that concludes China's statement. On behalf of Chinese delegation, I wish to thank you for your patient attention. I extend my appreciation to the registry and the staff for their kind support. Mr. President, distinguished members of the court, it is a great honor and privilege to appear before you on behalf of China. For over half a century, Palestinians in the occupied territory has endured persistent suffering, with many communities dependent on humanitarian assistance for basic survival. Following the October 2023, the escalation of the Palestinian is really a conflict. Even this basic lifeline has been severely threatened. With each new restriction and every law, Israel enacts to block assistance. The situation grows more desperate in Gaza and throughout the occupied territories. We are witnessing unprecedented humanitarian crisis, threatening to overwhelm an already suffering people. The suffering of Palestinian people touches the very heart of China. For 12 straight years, President Xi Jinping has sent messages to the UN Special Commemorative Meeting in observance of International Day of Solidarity with the Palestinian people, expressing China's unwavering support for Palestine's just cause. China continues to provide humanitarian assistance to the Palestinian people, while also participating in broad international efforts to alleviate the humanitarian crisis and support post-conflict reconstruction in Gaza. President Xi puts it simply and powerfully. I quote, "The humanitarian cause is humanity's shared mission." End of quote. This principle guides China's position that the United Nations, as the cornerstone of multilateralism, should play both a central and unique role in leading and coordinating humanitarian assistance. As the stakeholders in this humanitarian mission, all states should work together to provide humanitarian assistance to the Palestinian two-state solution. This addresses the core of this conflict. Palestinian people's fundamental right to self-determination. At the same time, Israel's legitimate security concerns should be respected. China champions the parties to move forward each other and stands ready to work with the international community toward early realization of this vital goal. Two states living side by side in peace, their peoples sharing the benefits of friendly coexistence. China submitted its written statement to the court in February 2025. Today, I will present China's view in three parts. First, the advisory jurisdiction of the court. Second, Israel's obligations as the occupying power to the UN. Other international organizations and third states, namely third parties. Finally, Israel's obligations as a member state of the UN. China submits that the court has jurisdiction over questions requested by the General Assembly, and there's no compelling reason for the court to decline to exercise its jurisdiction. China supports the court's exercise of its advisory jurisdiction in accordance with international law.